Kia ora, nau mai, haere mai ki te electric bike team. My name is Maurice Wells and this is EBT, or e-bike team. We're on a mission to turn Auckland into a city on two wheels by providing the best electric bike service that the city's ever seen, helping you have a successful transition to an e-bike lifestyle. We're situated in the centre of Auckland, right next to the Pink Cycle Path, and we've got the biggest range of electric bikes in the whole country. We specialise mainly in commuting, cargo and everyday bikes. We've got the best test riding in the world really, with the famous Pink Cycle Path right behind our shop. So there's plenty of good test riding that you can do that goes a long way, up plenty of hills in real life conditions, but on cycleways. I'll show you around what's in the shop. We've got everything from very high-end made-to-order German bikes like Reese and Muller, the extremely sought-after Moustache range from France. We've got a big range of commuting electric bikes such as the Cube and Gepida, Del Sol, these bikes with Bosch and Shimano mid-drive systems. We have the Magnum electric bikes, an American brand, and the Easy Bike. We import Easy Bike as well. It's a bit of a crowd favourite. Now, the bikes is just part of it. What we get a lot of good feedback on is the accessories we've got to go with it, stuff that's fit for purpose for electric bikes. Security is a bigger and bigger issue in Auckland. We only stock high-end locks that make sense and viable to use in Auckland, and a variety of price points and type. We have a full mechanical workshop, so we can take care of your bike after you own it. Program maintenance, where you can come every 6 months or 12 months depending on your needs, and know that your bike is always in the best possible condition, safest possible state, preserve all its warranties and have a minimum of downtime. When you do have downtime, when your e-bike is here with us, we have a fleet of courtesy bikes that we can lend to you while your bike is booked in for its service. And that's something we know is important, because once you have an e-bike, nothing really replaces it. So we have a lot of people who will ride in, drop off their electric bike, ride off on one of ours. We'll try and fix it that same day. The other accessories we have that are really important for electric bike include things for carrying stuff. Waterproof pannier bags, for example. We do a lot of Ortlieb waterproof pannier bags, have the biggest selection in the country, not to mention baskets, dog carriers, all that sort of thing. Cargo bikes is a big part of what we do. So we have long-tail cargo bikes. This is the most popular format of cargo bike. People often ask, what is a cargo bike? A long-tail cargo bike is a normal bike in shape with a longer rack. So some of the heavyweights out there is the Yuba Spicy Curry, the Turn GSD, the Easy Expedier, and the Benno Boost. Typically people are putting 1 to 2 children on the back. We have a big range of helmets, not just sort of sporty helmets, but also some that are more urban styled. So that might mean they have a visor, or the ventilation is underneath and not visible from on top. They might have a light on the back. There's even one that has a rain cover that you can pop over. Car racks, the Thule EasyFold 932, for example, that's one of the best car racks for carrying electric bikes on the market. Other accessories, we've got front racks for carrying things, dogs, things like that on your bike. The usual pumps, lights, that sort of stuff. But all of it with an e-bike tilt. So instead of a huge range of bottle cages based on how heavy or light they are, we have them based on where they can fit on your bike and whether or not they can fit a coffee cup. It's that sort of thing. We don't yet have the ashtray, but we're working on it. Baby seats is a big part of what we do. So we've got easily the best range of baby seats in the country, from Yep, Tip, Bowbike, various other Dutch brands you haven't heard of, because we have to import them directly ourselves just to cover the range. These days we get a lot of people walking into an e-bike shop and they already look tired. They say, oh, there's just so much choice, they don't know where to begin. It's true, there's a lot of choice. So you go back 4 or 5 years to when we started, and maybe there were 10 brands in New Zealand, and now I couldn't tell you how many, hundreds. Choice is a good thing, but you do need to be guided towards what's going to work for you, what's worth looking at, and what isn't. We want to learn what it means for you, what your experience of riding is recently, where you live, the barriers you're going to face in storage, using it, security, all those things. When we understand your needs, then it goes from sort of 50 or 60 bikes here to maybe 2 or 3 that we think are the ones you need to shortlist. The next step is a test ride. We've got the best test riding you could possibly have in Auckland, and we're very patient in guiding you through that. You take all the time you need. it's fine to bring a friend. You can both take a bike, even if one of you has no interest in buying one. It's more fun that way, and you can swap with each other and cover twice as many bikes more quickly. The whole process can take some time. You generally want to have a good hour or so set aside, but don't try and cram it in all at once while you're waiting for your parking ticket money to expire or something like that. If after the end of that you're still just not quite sure, there's one that you think is just right, we can arrange overnight trials. So that would let you say, do the ride you're thinking of doing, try that hill that you're worried about, see if it fits in your storage place properly. So we can do that. If you're almost there and just need that little nudge, that's something we can arrange. And then once you own the bike, a place that's convenient to visit, get it serviced by people who know what they're doing, courtesy bikes, well, we've got your bike, and a fun place you can bring your friends for them to get their electric bike too. So we hope to see you soon.